Hello everybody, Greedo XP here. We are about to take on our next race in our first season of Career Mode, round 5, Barcelona. The Spanish Grand Prix at the minute. We're doing well in the championship on 52 points, behind both Mercedes and Charles Leclerc in his Ferrari. So we're doing pretty well. Let's see if we can continue it this weekend. So we have some new developments on the car: front downforce, rear downforce, weight redistribution, weight reduction, and internal combustion engine or ICE durability 1 added to the car this weekend. But, and this is a bit of a is that we are going to have to take our second power unit, because the engine has been a little bit off song and our vent gearbox I don't know if we'll need to take a penalty. We've got 74% wear. Well, it's a P3 qualifying and race. We might have to take a penalty on that. We're alright on the practice gearbox, that's at 50% wear. You know, so that shouldn't be too bad, but it'll be interesting to see. So we'll see how things are, and we'll return to new look qualifying, where we'll be only doing one 18-minute session, old school type qualifying, no stage qualifying now. But we'll see you in qualifying. Change to the qualifying format. Here we're going to short 18-minute qualifying, everyone out on the track, all busting for it. We decided not to run practice free to save a bit on our gearbox, because we've got 2 more races to do. We're showing some speed, so let's see. We're looking like we're going to be top 5 pace after a bit of early struggles. Changed the setup a few times, but we're looking in some good shape. Let's see how we do. Come to the little chicane bit at the end. Onto this last corner. Can we get anything? Here we are. Second quickest in the minute, which is not too bad. Might go back out, see if we can improve. And we have improved to 3rd. 4 tenths off Bottas's quickest time. So, we ended up 5th on the grid. Mr. demoted himself, Pierre Gasly, and Sebastian Vettel got quicker times than us in the last sections of the race, in the qualifying. So we're ahead of title championship leader Charles Leclerc by 0.1 of a second. two Mercedes are mighty. We're mighty through the final sector, which is good. But we're struggling a little bit in the first and second sectors. Although we've been pretty quick through the second sector. We didn't put a clean lap. Got balked by the Renault. Which kind of didn't help, but did improve our time. I mean, if we didn't improve our time, we would have been 8th on the grid. But can't complain at that. Just hoping the gearbox holds up. I'm looking, well, we're way quicker than our own teammate, who is 18th. We're 2 seconds, near enough, 1.5 seconds quicker than him. So we will see how things go for the race. So the lineup will be Bottas, Hamilton, Vettel, Gasly, me, Leclerc, Verstappen, who's a surprising only 7th quickest, Carlos Sainz in the McLaren, Lucas Weber 9th, and Mr. Meme himself, Lando Norris in 10th. Mr. Greaser, Devin Butler is 11th. So let's see how the race goes.
Good afternoon from a very familiar setting. It's race day here in Spain, and with everything still to play for in the championship battle, there's no room for mistakes in a Grand Prix that's well known for creating them. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9.
Right, let's be patient going into turn 1. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck.
No, I'm going to ram everyone from behind. You know, force my way through every single gap. So strategy could be very interesting. Tire life, tires fall off. There's a lot of obviously high-speed corners. Well, our situation is to either for or probably it's only 4-second difference. Problem is the hards, there's no real pace in them. Mediums, we were fairly quick. We actually had a good, fairly quick. We were fairly what was the word? It was consistency on the medium tires. So we'll probably go for the high tire management projection. And we'll probably take that, and we will see how it goes, and just hope that the gearbox lasts. That's the main thing. Obviously, we'll put a bit more fuel in. Probably. Yeah, let's just knock that up a little bit, and we'll see from there. So let's hope we can get a good race. Lights are on. Away we go! Smoking tyres from Vettel and Gasly. Leclerc got a screamer of a start. He's going to pass us into the first corner. Oops. And we make contact with Leclerc.
You're pushing too hard. It's causing your gearbox to take increased wear.
Oh, shut up. Wheel to wheel with Leclerc. Leclerc's going to try Beers. But, oh, and just a little nudge again on Leclerc. And we are in to 5th place as Vettel goes for Hamilton, and he has got him. But Hamilton fights back. Gasly wants part of it. This is so unrealistic. Poor Pierre, told one thing, and then the absolute opposite happens to him. And whoa, whoa. And we go wide. Ooh. Ah, no, you're not. No, you're not.
The pit window, you'll be on the mediums.
Don't know if Leclerc's bolted into the pits as we get the biggest tank slapper in the world. We're losing big time. I don't know why the car just doesn't seem as stable as it did during qualifying and practice.
We're looking at some gearbox wear. Try to keep your number of shifts to a minimum.
We've just done a mighty...
Back. We're seeing a gap form.
Thanks, Mr. Obvious. You really need to not talk over me, mister. I lost my train of thought, thank you very much for that. We were the fastest in the third sector just then. We're gaining time. Car seemingly more stable. It takes a few laps to kick in, but the consistency...
Race leader.
Like I said before, you do not need to talk over me, mister. Vettel at the front, showing some real pace. But something his teammate doesn't. And I think Sainz... I don't think Leclerc's pitted. I think Sainz has literally got ahead of him just through pure pace.
Bottas has just made a pass for the lead.
Listen, mister, I'm the commentator, you're not. Goodbye, Mr. Engineer.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
I might think about it. Or then again, I might not. Okay.
We've lost one of the gears. The transmission is significantly damaged. We're down a gear.
We've lost fourth gear. And on a high-speed circuit like this, well, think like John Cena told us, never give up, and we will not give up. But yeah, we.
Box, box, box.
Listen, mister. I think I know what I'm doing. Shut up. Clear to see we've lost gears. We've lost a gear, obviously we've lost fourth gear, which is going to be, we're going to lose time. and we're going to be last. So we just got to make the most of this situation and crank it up. We've got the mediums, and we're the first person in the pits.
Speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Mr. Honey Badger himself is ahead of us. So it looks like we're going to be taking a gearbox penalty at Monaco, which is not what we wanted to do, but oh, I think it's risk versus reward. We could have taken the penalty here. It would have, we would have been 8th, I think. No, 10th. Monaco's hard to pass, but we'll see how we go at Monaco with that, and just hope the gearbox lasts the rest of this race. We have 11 more laps for it to go. And how are people coming in this lap? Or not? Yes, people are.
George is coming in for his stop.
And who have we been? I think we've been Sainz out the pits. And we're following one of the Mercedes. It's Mr. Bottas himself. And we've got 4th gear back.
The car ahead has come in to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tyres.
Well, thank you for being my co-commentator, Mr. Engineer.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.4 seconds.
I think we've gapped Sainz a bit. And we're going to jump. Someone's jumped it. Oh no, Gasly has not jumped us. He was ahead of us anyway, and I braked too early for that corner. As we see a little bit of shade.
Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep the temps under control.
So, we're in a battle, I think, with Mr. Gasly. We've just done the fastest 3rd sector.
We're leading our teammate by 19.1 seconds.
You seemingly, every time I want to speak, you just want to get involved in everything I say, Mr. Engineer. I mean, do you want to do your commentary? I mean, or am I doing mine? So, you know, you button up and I'll just commentate. You just nut up and shut up. So, hop it and bop it. Anyway, as I was saying, I just did the fastest final sector of anybody. As we are trying our darnest to catch Mr. Gasly ahead of us. And we've got a ding-dong battle behind us with Carlos Sainz and Max Verstappen.
Vettel's just moved into first place.
I'm going to shut up and just let you commentate, Mr. Engineer. Because seemingly you're just taking over my job. Thank you very much. And we are catching Gasly with our fastest thing. Fastest lap of our race. So for this lap at least, we're going to turn the fuel mixture up to rich.
Gap to car in front is 2.3 seconds.
And see if we can catch him a little bit. The fastest first sector.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
In fact, we're actually catching everyone ahead of us. This is going to be exciting.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Here we go. DRS on Gasly. Had some wheel-to-wheel battles with Leclerc earlier. Our fastest first sector by a whole chunk. Gotta be careful. Can we get him in the next corner? No, we're not. Nowhere near. The problem is... next. DRS now again. Problem is he just pulls away with just not enough speed. Maybe we can do a little cheeky move. Maybe we can do a cheeky move into one of the chicane. I think a little bit of cloud cover. Yes!
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Passed Mr. Gasly, and he'll probably get dropped from Red Bull. Like he did in real life and back down to Toro Rosso. Oh, how ironic. It's like rain on your wedding day. And so on and so on. Starting to gap Gasly a little bit. 2 laps to go. Ba 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 ba. Play breaking.
laps of fuel remaining.
Slightly catching
Final lap of the race.
Bottas, but yellow flag for what? Or was I just... Let's just speed trap. I just butchered the first corner completely. I think we've done enough to see off Gasly. And not putting the commentator's curse. I think the gearbox is going to hold up. And Lewis Hamilton scores the fastest lap on the final lap, and we finish in fourth place
Super driving.
at the Emirates Gran Premio de España. So, after a very exciting Grand Prix with plenty of passing, Lewis Hamilton was the winner. We finished in fourth place. So we gained a position. We started fifth, finished fourth, even with a very dodgy gearbox. So Vettel finished second. Bottas, who started on the pole, finished third. We passed Gasly, who finished fifth ahead of his teammate Max Verstappen. Carlos Sainz, Lucas Weber, Charles Leclerc, not very nice, ninth place, and Kevin Magnussen in the Haas finished in the top 10. Our teammate, Mr. George Russell, was 19th. He started 18th on the grid. We were fairly quick. I think we had the fourth quickest lap. Verstappen was actually quick. We did pull away. I think if we didn't have the gearbox problem. But yeah, very interesting to see Leclerc really struggling, and that must have an effect in the standings, and it does. As Hamilton climbs to the top of the table in the Drivers' Championship, 7 points ahead of Valtteri Bottas. Leclerc slips from first to third in the championship, 16 points behind Hamilton, and I lose a position to Mr. Finger Waggler himself, Sebastian Vettel, who is driving instead of playing ping pong. I'm surprisingly still ahead of Max Verstappen in Drivers' Championship. Still not. I'm only 24 points off the top spot, which is pretty good considering everything. The only other change really, Carlos Sainz moved up, Sergio Perez moves down. Constructors, Mercedes have a healthy 28 point gap over Ferrari, and then it's a bigger gap back to Red Bull. We're in fourth in a very good position with all my points, obviously. we're in a very strong position ahead of McLaren and Racing Point further back, and Alfa Romeo Toro Rosso still no points as of yet. Probably because Devin Butler is using all their budget on hair gel. Anyway, it looks like we're probably going to have to take a grid penalty at the next race with our gearbox problems. We're going to have to change the gearbox. More than likely. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this race. Please check out more videos on Greedo XP. I am on Twitter and Instagram at Greedo XP. Thank you very much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, this is Greedo XP signing off. Goodbye.